Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi, if you're new on my channel, you are welcome. My name is Tiwa Lulua and I currently live in London, United Kingdom. I am an Imperial College Business School student, as you can see. Yeah, I'm so sorry that I've been away. I got very busy, school got a lot, and I just needed to concentrate on my studies. You get what I mean? Anyway, I'm back with another video. However, before we go into today's video, I really want to thank you on my previous video. That is the visa story video. It was so good because right now over 4,000 views on that video, and I'm so grateful that you guys found it very helpful. However, the views on that video is not turning to subscriber count. I don't know why you are watching my videos without subscribing. Why? No, tell me why. You are watching me right now and you still have not subscribed. Please subscribe. On your left hand, you will see a red button. You can see, yes, subscribe, press it. Especially if you are using the app, besides subscribe, you will see a bell. Can you see it? Press it. Thanks. By the time I release the next video, which I hope I'll do soon, you'll get a notification. Thanks, dear. Please subscribe, share my video, like it, please. Thank you. Anyway, in today's video, I'll be talking about kind of like a recap of what happened this semester since I moved to the UK in terms of school, so that you get a feel of what it's like to be an Imperial College Business School student. Why I'm doing this video is because when I was back, in Nigeria applying, I was talking to a lot of my friends or a couple of people who I know here, Imperial, just asking about the life in general, what school is like. And I was thinking, people might have those kind of concerns as well. And then I can be your help. Anyway, I will jump right into the video. If you watched my previous video, you realize that I came to London in August. However, I was in quarantine for about 10 days. So for a good part of my induction week, which started, I think, September 2nd, I was still in quarantine. By the time I came out, I was able to still meet the school trip. So the way it works is, by the time we resume September 2nd this year. And we took about a week for induction. You do the welcome party. It wasn't exactly a party, it was like a welcome to uni at Albert Hall. I can't remember. I was in quarantine, so I really joined all of that online. And then we took a trip. So my class took a trip to Reading, which was really good. I really enjoyed it. And so that happened all through the induction week. However, my first class was on September 13. So that was when I had the first class this semester. And the first class was accounting. However, I think in another video I'll talk about the classes that I have or that I had done this semester. This semester is called the autumn term. What the classes were about, what the modules were about, the lecturers, and then the teaching methods and the way the modules work. I'll do another video separately on that. But this video is just to talk about generally what happened this semester. So in my class, or if you don't know, I'm in the Masters in Management program at Imperial College Business School. A particular class where 186 students, where 43 nationalities are represented, and then 50% are female students. So half of the class are female, and so you know that Imperial is really keen on the agenda and diversity, equality. You get what I mean, right? And you can already tell the kind of people you meet because you have someone from 43 countries of the world. Can you imagine that? Anyway, we resumed class. It was quite, because I'd seen a couple of my classmates during the trip. It was like, oh, when I got to class, it was not that bad. I'm like, oh, hi, hello, the usual hi, hello, and all of that. But people here are very nice, like really, really nice. I think the challenge that I had when I resumed was the fact that I remember that we were just two in my class, two black girls, in my class. Or let me rewind a bit. We are 186 students, right? However, they will divide the class into two. So the whole 196 students are not taking classes together at the same time in the same lecture theaters. So you divide into two streams, which is mostly what occurs in a lot of the business school programs, especially if they are, I think, over 150 or over 100, right? So my class is divided into stream 1 and stream 2. I'm in the stream 1, and then we do the same classes, obviously, the same lecturers, the same everything. The only change is that we do not take classes at the same time. If, for instance, we are taking accounting, my stream is taking accounting at 9 a.m., for instance, the other stream might be taking their own accounting class at 11 a.m. You get what I mean? So it was just a difference in the timetables, but you had the same courses the same day. Okay. So I was in stream 1, and in stream 1 I noticed that I think the first day I went to class I saw another black girl, and so I just thought that we're just 2 black girls in class, and you can like imagine like, okay, I was looking forward to meeting people that look like me. At least it makes you feel a bit comfortable. However, I discovered later that there were 2 other black girls who were online, so they had not come to London at the time. So we're generally like about 4 black girls or 4 black people in my stream, and in the other stream they have 2 black people, if I remember correctly. So about 6 black people in the 186 class. You can imagine now. So you guys need to apply, right? That being said, it was really good. The first class, I remember that I really enjoyed it. I'm like, wow. You know when you're coming from Nigeria, and if you don't know, I schooled in Obafemi Awolowo University, and so things were so different. I'm like, oh, now class we did. The lecturer came, she was also nice. This is my email address. If you need anything, call me. If you want this, do that. I'm like, oh God, it's plenty. There was even one during induction. They're like, oh, if you have any challenges, like maybe you are ill, or you're emotionally down, or you have some mental health challenges, or you are heartbroken and you can't take classes, or you can't like do an exam, please call or like see this particular person. I'm like, heartbroken, I cannot do exam.
This is nothing but a mad joke. It can't be possible. How?
Can't be Nigeria. When I landed in London, I stayed with my friend at Southeast London, which is about like an hour 20 minutes away from uni. So I was coming to uni from our place when I first resumed, right? And if you follow me on Instagram, I think back in September I did a day in my life thingy, which was at the time I was still living at Southeast London. So it took me about an hour 20 minutes to get to school, which that time I was feeling like, oh, it's not that bad, you know, I could use the train, use the bus. So I started looking for an apartment around that side as well. But at school, like say third week of resumption, I saw that it was becoming a lot. The classes were becoming much more. I needed to read more, I needed to meet people and make more friends. I found that I was wasting a lot of time on the train and on the bus, and then I didn't have enough time to make friends because I needed to either leave school on time to catch the train, or if they are going to the pub or something, I can't go with them because I'm going back home. So I felt that really, you know, affected the quality of my life at the beginning. So I met a friend who introduced me to this apartment where I currently stay. So I currently live at South Kensington, and where I live is like 7 minutes away from uni. I just literally trek to school. It's super close. However, I looked at the pros and cons before I eventually settled for this place. Yes, it's more expensive in the grand scheme of things, but looking at what I would have in terms of the opportunity costs of staying far away from school, I felt this was better for me. If, for instance, I was staying outside of uni, Southeast London is in Zone 3, if you know London well, and South Kensington is kind of like central London, as is in zone 1. So that means I would buy a travel card of almost, let's say, £90 every month to travel between zone 1 and zone 3. Then that's apart from the time I would have spent on the train. So all of that, I felt like, let me just pay for it. It really worked with my budget, worked with my plans and all of that. So that really helped me. Like as the semester went on, I had more time to stay back and talk to people. You know, if we had like a party happening, I was able to attend because it's close to uni. If we have to go to the pub, I'm down, because a lot of the people that come to class with me or my classmates live like somewhat around here. That reminds me, I might do another video talking about areas where you should target if you're coming to school here, Imperial, area where you can, you know, look at housing and where is close to uni, because I had that question from my friend as well. I'll do another video on that as time goes on. I would also like to say that, so the way it works is in my stream, you know, I told you that my whole class is divided into 2 streams. In my particular stream, they would also put or divide you into groups. So usually the groups will make up of about 5 to 7 people. It really depends. However, they call it syndicate groups. The syndicate group I was in this semester, we were 5 people: 1 Indian, 1 Chinese, 1 Nigerian, which is me, 1 English, and 1 Italian. So you can really see like the diversity in terms of the opinions and the discussions you'll be having as a group. The purpose of the group is just for you guys to obviously make friends, as well as work on your coursework together. Some of our coursework are group work or individual. It really depends, which I'll talk about in that video of modules and what I took this semester. So it was one of the ways I made friends this semester. So for me, I'm generally a very shy person where I'm looking at, okay, I'm somewhere new, I don't know the people, let me observe and look. But eventually I made friends in my class, I made friends outside my class, I made friends with other Nigerians in another university in London. And so it's been really, like, the experience has been so good for me. That being said, later in the semester, it started becoming a lot. Like, fam, there were days I'll be like, Tadoni can watch a master's. If you don't understand what I mean, it simply means, who asked me to come and do master's? I left a full-time job to come and do master's. Why? But the experience so far has been so good. Super good. I totally enjoy my classes. I enjoy the kind of discussions that we have as a group. I enjoy the obviously the lecturers. I enjoy the interactions I've had with people, and generally I really like London, right? Which has been super good for me. Like, I totally love it. At this point, I'm saying too much totally, but you get my point. It's been so good. So I think generally that's it. Yeah, and then obviously, because in Imperial, the way it works is, other people in other schools will tell me that, their classes are usually maybe twice in a week or 3 times in a week. But what had happened is, this semester I had classes every day of the week. So Monday to Friday, there's usually a class. Usually, or the first half of the semester, we would have Tuesday as career day, where you're meant to attend a lot of the career events, or it may be interview preparation, different workshops that the university is bringing together. So all of that, you need to attend that on Tuesdays at the time. So you just add something to do Monday to Friday. So that really affected the kind of jobs I could do in terms of part-time job. So I usually just worked on Saturday, and like, once I'm done, and that's it, right? Also, another thing that really happened this semester was the fact that I got on the student ambassadorship role, where I talk to prospective students about my course, about the business school, and help them during the application process. And that is why I have this mesh. It looks super cute, don't you agree? And it is also an avenue to meet other people, other student ambassadors from other programs, make friends from other programs, and then meet prospective students. So that really helps me. Another good thing that happened is careers. So the way it works in Imperial, obviously they want you to get a job by fire, by force. You need to have a job, because that is one of their brand, right? People, or the students, will always get a job, either before they finish uni, or before you finish your program, or like right now, right? So careers is always there for you. You can set up any meeting, or you should set up any meeting with careers, and then have them talk to you about your career, what you're looking at. If you need any advice, if you're negotiating an offer, they're really there to help you, which was really so good. All of that, the fact that they really just cared about your well-being a lot, was super good. So generally, in it's been about 4 months since I came to the UK. I've totally enjoyed my stay. I've enjoyed university, and so a lot of my life revolves around school, work, sleep, school, work, sleep. I've not gone out a lot, as much as I'd want to, but I have a lot of friends now, which I'm super excited about. So that is a win. However, next semester starts. So today is the 29th of December. The next semester starts next year. Obviously, I think it's the first week in January, where we're going to start the spring term, and then later on we're going to start the summer term, which I hope I can give you guys like another summary at the end of each other term, and talk about what the term entailed. I'm trying to keep this video under 15 minutes, so that's what I'm trying to rush. So if you have specific questions, I know a lot of people text me on Instagram or on LinkedIn. But if you do not have my social media handles, I think you should absolutely follow me on social media. So I'll leave my Instagram handle here and my LinkedIn handle here. So you can either ask me questions on there or leave it in the comment section. A lot of times I do not get the comments, or the comments are just like so hard to keep up with. So if you have questions specifically about Imperial, about how to get in, or what your what your plans are in terms of application, you can send me a message. I'll get to it as soon as I can. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. It's more or less a prequel to the other video, talking about the fact that, oh, I'd come to school, it's been nice and all that good stuff. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like this video, share it with your friends, and then I'll see you in my next video. Bye.